Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
The North Dakota Health Department is alerting the state to a new way of helping slow the spread of COVID-19. In his daily briefing, Governor Doug Burgum announced the launch of a free mobile app called Care 19. The app helps collect information on where you've been during the day, such as work or the grocery store. Burgum says the app will help to efficiently and effectively identify people who may have had contact with someone who tests positive for COVID-19.
This is a opt-in, completely volunteer, and at any point in time you can also opt out. It's completely anonymous, no personal information, not your name, not login information, no credit cards, no anything. It's an anonymous 36-digit number that will be attached to the location information, and only if and when you find yourself in that position of either being positive or close to someone who is positive and you need to help, then you can voluntarily choose to provide this location information.
The app is only available for iPhones, but the governor says an Android version is on the way. Now let's get to the numbers released today by the North Dakota Health Department. Health officials are confirming 12 new cases of COVID-19 in the state. 5 of those cases are from Cass County. So far, Cass County has a total of 70 cases. Burleigh County is the second highest in the state with 39, and Grand Forks now has 11 cases confirmed. Over 7,700 have been tested. 82 people have recovered from COVID-19. 18 have been hospitalized. The number of positive cases in the state is 237, and 4 people have died. You can head over to our VNL News app to see the counties affected in both North Dakota and Minnesota. Minnesota saw a major jump in COVID-19 cases. Today, state health officials confirmed 83 more cases and 4 more deaths. In total, 34 people have died from the disease in Minnesota. Officials there say there are currently 19 confirmed cases in Clay County, 6 in Beltrami, 2 in Wilkin, and 1 in Monoman County. Again, the number of positive COVID-19 cases in Minnesota has risen to 1,069. Over 29,000 people have been tested. 549 people are out of isolation. A total of 120 people have been hospitalized and 64 people are in the ICU. The state now has 34 deaths due to COVID-19.
Let me be clear. This is not a shelter-in-place order. This is not a mass business closure. This is an order requiring our people to stay smart by staying home whenever possible to stop the spread and to save lives.
Fargo and West Fargo city leaders issued a stay-at-home directive this afternoon in hopes of helping stop the spread of COVID-19, but they emphasized the order was not a shelter-in-place. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Bailey Hurley talked with Fargo Mayor Tim Mahoney this afternoon on what this really means for the metro.
We would rather be accused of doing too much than doing too little.
What the Surgeon General announced could be our hardest and saddest week for coronavirus in the U.S. On top of Cass County leading North Dakota in confirmed cases are why Mayor Tim Mahoney says today's stay-at-home directive was important to get out.
Perhaps if we can push this for the next 2 weeks, we can make a dent in it and have a quicker return to normal.
Now at 70 cases, Mahoney says over half of those are in people under 40.
We're clearly not getting through to you. So let's personalize this a little bit more.
Emphasizing the laundry list of summer events like Rib Fest and the Street Fair will be canceled if COVID-19 is not taken care of.
I've seen charts out there that carry this out into June. So in my mind,
All right, we apologize. Something happened to that story. Fargo police say while they will respond to calls for group gatherings, they say those calls could take them away from sometimes emergent calls in the community. So they urge you to use caution if you're reporting a large group. It has been a mild day, but it seems like we're still on the lookout for rain. Let's find out what's happening this evening from our First Alert Storm Team. Hut?
Thanks so much, Andrea. As we head into our Tuesday evening, the radar does show that we have some hit and miss showers of rain, mainly along and north of the Highway 200 corridor here. From Ada into parts of southern Polk County right now, we're seeing some stronger cells. So from Mentor out towards Fosston, a little bit of heavier rain shower activity. Fergus Falls in towards Battle Lake, a passing shower there as well. As we take a closer look, some of those showers are briefly heavy, moving from west to east at a clip of about 25 miles per hour. There's more out to the west, so it looks like our overnight is going to be unsettled. Temperatures are warmest in central South Dakota and central North Dakota. 60s and 70s, air 40s here in the valley. Your planner for tonight, we stay in the 40s with temperatures that will be steadying or leveling out in the low 40s. Up north, we'll be dipping down into the upper 30s with clouds, spotty showers, but everything, Andrea, it looks to be rain this evening. Coming up here in a bit, we'll talk about some cooler air that's heading our way. Don't worry, though, it's not Arctic.
Okay, good. Thank you.
You bet.
Positive news. Thanks, Edge. In our schemes and ripoffs, the Clay County Sheriff's Department wants you to know about an insurance scam that's hitting the area. Authorities say people are receiving a letter in the mail from Senior Benefits Center saying they may qualify for money for final expenses. The letter urges people to fill out their private information and mail it back. The sheriff says this is a scam and you should not fill it out or mail it back. The coronavirus has changed the way people shop, work, and socialize. Now local businesses are pivoting the way they operate to make it through these tough times. Valley News Team's Callie Hubbard spoke with local owners on how they're keeping their companies alive.
In a world of crazy, Ashley Morkin says it's time to get crafty.
But our shop has become like our both battle zone and warehouse.
The Unglued owner has been putting together virtual workshops.
It's anything from quilling to painting your pet. I don't want Unglued to end. And so I will do everything I can to keep it going.
Inspiring local businesses to keep going, even during a pandemic.
Just try everything that you think of. Like, now's not the time to try to be perfect about anything or to wait for the perfect business strategy.
What we do is we drop the price a lot simply because, we're not going to make our full margin during things like that, events like what we're going through right now. This is life-changing.
Mindak market owner Greg Kemple puts together locally made care packages and sends them all over the country.
I see a lot of market out there. I see a lot of potential, but we have to be a little more understanding that it's not buy. If you're going to go on Facebook every day and say, I want you to buy this, I want you to buy this, no.
Many businesses are pushing their social medias. Zanbros in downtown Fargo just made their first ever website.
Now that we don't have people coming through our doors, we're working one-on-one with people a lot more intimately, which is really fun.
Helping each other out, even at a time like this.
When this is all over, we're going to have one great celebration.
In Fargo, Callie Hubbard, Valley News Live.
If you're interested in learning more on how local businesses are changing, you can visit our Valley News Live app. A business in Castleton has changed from producing wine to making hand sanitizer. The new company is called Germ Off. They're selling bottles at the store, Sven Products in West Fargo, and in Castleton at the Maple River Winery. Greg Kemple says they use safflower oil, which is produced in southwestern North Dakota, in the sanitizer to make it easy on your hands.
We have people that want mass quantities. We turned down a contract in Los Angeles for over $1 million. We want to take care of our residents first. We've got friends, family.
He says they've taken orders from across the state and even from other states, yet Kemple says his focus is on helping those locally who are in need of hand sanitizer. It's a sweep of postseason awards for the University of North Dakota head hockey coach Brad Berry. Berry was named Coach Spencer Penrose Division I Coach of the Year today. He's also been named the NCHC, the USCHO, and the College Hockey News National Coach of the Year. He's the first UND head coach since Dean Blaze in 2001 to take this top honor, despite himself and former head coach Dave Haxtell being a finalist for combined 9 years since. UND finished the season 26-5-4 before the season was cut short and was a favorite to win the national championship. Disney is doing its part to honor our nation's healthcare workers. Walt Disney World decided to light up Cinderella's castle in blue. Staff members also spelled out thank you throughout the Orlando, Florida park to honor World Health Day. It's their tribute to nurses, doctors, and other healthcare workers who were on the front lines of the coronavirus battle.